Hi guys, how's it going? It's Liam Sheriff here from liamsheriff.com, and I'm just going to start the blog, if you like, and I'm just going to start the website off with a video of, first of all, thanks, and just a little thanks and a personal thank you from me to say, basically thanks for checking out the website. Thanks for listening to what I've got to say, or at least being interested in what I've got to say. And I just also want to use the video really just to show you that I can relate to where you are now. So one of the things that I think it's important that if you are going to be maybe subscribing to my email list of advice, and when I talk about things like weight loss and fat loss and diet and nutrition and training, obviously, I want you to know that I can relate to what you're going through. So I want to use this video mainly for that, but also, like I say, just to thank you for coming along and basically listening to what I've got to say. So I'm just going to tell you a little story about me, and I'm just going to hopefully be able to share my insights and share some of the feelings that maybe run through your mind at the moment. So basically, how have I ended up standing in front of you on your PC? About 2 years ago, I unfortunately had an operation that I'm not going to go into too much, but the unfortunate part of the operation, despite it actually being a success at the time, was the aftercare treatment. And for whatever different reason, I ended up prolonging the aftercare treatment for about 10 months. Now, this was an operation that somebody of my age, at 22 at the time, should have been done, healed, everything finished within sort of 10 to 12 weeks. But unfortunately, it took about 10 months, so almost the best part of a year. So during that time, I had some huge realizations, and the first one was that I wasn't actually happy with how I am. So at the time, after the operation, I was pretty much immobile. I couldn't really do the things that I like doing. I couldn't play football. I certainly couldn't train, couldn't work out. And even things like sitting down normally on a normal chair for any prolonged period of time was quite difficult. So from somebody who was quite active generally and sort of enjoyed getting out, sports, training, all the rest of it, I become partly an invalid in some respect, in the sense that I couldn't really get up and do things and go about my business like I normally would. So I had all this time basically just to sit and think whether or not I was happy. And like I said, a massive realization at the time was that I wasn't happy. Now, the reason I wasn't happy is because sort of rather quickly in that time frame, I'd actually gained around 2 stone in weight. So going from active to pretty much redundant and just sitting on your backside, basically, I managed to gain about 2 stone in that year. And as an admittedly vain person, I don't have anything to hide or be shy of when I say that, but as an admittedly vain person, I obviously didn't like being 2 stone heavy, because I had the problems. I had excess fat around my stomach, around the sort of moob area, and any sort of muscle tissue or any definition that I had sort of around the shoulders and the chest had basically gone. So I was 2 stone heavier, very, very unhappy, almost depressed, which is pretty bad really for somebody of 22. And I had all these little bits and pieces wrong with my body, or at least what I thought was wrong with my body, that personally I wanted to change. So after this really sort of dark time, this months and months and months of not being able to do anything, being frustrated with how I looked, I decided that obviously needed to get myself happy again and to make a change. So the first thing that I did was obviously set about and understand and learn how to actually make a change. And when I say make a change, what I mean is to basically take your body from where it is, from the dark, depressive, sort of really low, frustrated point, and to take it wherever you want it to go. So basically, weight loss is the solution generally. So I set about, and I was fortunate to sort of have a few friends who were in the know, let's say, and I set about learning, understanding, and being coached by them, but also obviously doing courses and seminars and workshops and things, and reading pretty much every day. And I still now read at least 1 hour a day, because I'm so passionate about what I do. And at the end of the day, if I don't invest in what I do, then people aren't going to invest in me. So without sounding too cliche, that's the genuine reason why I absolutely love reading. So after I found all this information, I thought, this is great, this obviously works. This works for me. I had about a 2 stone loss in weight in about 6 weeks. And I went from a 36-inch waist, the highest I'd ever been in my life, down to 32, and I still remain to be about 32.5, 33 maximum today. It basically depends on what type of training I'm doing at the moment. So from this dark age, if you like, to this sort of happy new me, lost all this weight and basically achieved all the body goals that I want to achieve, I thought I've got to spread this message because I'd learned all this information, but I had nobody to tell. Basically, I had loads of people to tell. I just needed a platform to be able to tell people. So, hence obviously the reason for this blog. But sort of the last sort of year and a half of my life, I've obviously devoted my time to helping people like you who, like myself, was in a place where we're sick of everything. And what you'll find as well is that when you've got issues with your appearance, obviously your confidence, and you really become self-conscious, and that, without you realizing, has a massive subconscious effect on other aspects of your life. So generally now, after I've lost the weight, I'm in a place where I want to be. I've changed careers basically due to just losing weight and obviously wanting to become a trainer and being so passionate about helping others. If you lose a massive amount of weight, the one thing that I can promise you is that it'll change your life no end. And you know, I know 100%, I've worked with hundreds of clients over the last couple of years who will vouch for that as well. And once you do make that change, I promise one thing as well, you'll never go back. Yes. So what you need to know or what you need to learn, I've already been through. Yes. And I now know I've used it to help hundreds of other people get ridiculous transformations, talking 1.5 to 2 stone of weight loss in just 28 days. So all of my knowledge, all of my expertise, if you like, and all of my personal experiences that I've had before, very similar to what you have, I'm going to use this blog or this website to share. And the aim by the end of what I share with you in my weekly newsletter, which I'm going to start and create and produce for you, is basically I want you to get the kind of result, and I want you to make the change that I changed and get yourself from the sort of sometimes low and depressive point where we're really not happy with ourselves to the nice high sort of happy-go-lucky loving life kind. So that's a bit about me, a very short story, and that's where I've been and where I am today. And the next thing is, as a kind of little prize for launching this blog and being able to connect with everybody out there, I want to offer one lucky subscriber, if you like, 30 days of access, training and nutrition advice from myself. So I'm going to either work with you one-to-one depending on where you live, or I'm going to come and basically create everything that I can send you online through emails, videos and weekly coaching calls. So 30 days worth of coaching from myself, absolutely free. Normally it would cost somebody around £55 to £60 for 1 hour of my time, but as a reader of my website, hopefully, I'm going to give away 30 days for absolutely nothing. All you got to do, I think it's this side, possibly, there should be a little box that says your name, your email, just click submit and that'll add you to my list, but it'll also automatically enter you into my prize competition. And that's me, chaps. That's where I've been. I'm Liam Sheriff, and I really appreciate you checking out my website. Hope you're the winner. Bye bye.